the point is that the more you can do to reduce that fear, the more you can do to build up the mindset of confidence and that you can do this, the better it's going to be for yourself. And, tapering is not just about getting to 0 drinks. I mean, that's the ultimate aim. You do 14 days of tapering, 14 days of preparation, 10 days of tapering. So you're cutting back on your alcohol for 10 days. And in between those 14 days, you've got 4 separate days where you're not drinking anything. And it's just to get you in that frame of mind, to change your mindsets about alcohol, to reduce the fear to a certain degree. I mean, all throughout your alcohol life, you've got 2 sides of this. You've got the one side which is promoting fear from the alcohol industry, from the adverts, from people saying to you, you don't have to stop, all that kind of stuff. And then on the other side, you've got the quit drinking industry, the big alcohol, the big quit alcohol industry. These people, they've got places where they can take you in, and it's 20, 30,000 per month to keep you in there. So there's big money involved. And they produce their own levels of fear. So especially on that, from that perspective at this stage, we've got so much fear which has been generated. And even if rationally you're saying to yourself, well, there's nothing for me to fear because I've had days off, it's still there in the unconscious mind. So you have to think about it from that perspective as well. And it's just, the point is that the more you can do to reduce that fear, the more you can do to build up the mindset of confidence and that you can do this, the better it's going to be for yourself. Yeah, and it works. It's a process that works. Some people just want to get on with it. I was in that frame of mind when I started, and there's nothing wrong with that. But, when you're looking at ideal situations, ideal conditions, when you're saying to yourself, well, if I was to structure myself a plan to do this, then preparation would definitely be part of that structure, right? So, there's other people who, for one reason or another, they just don't want to carry on drinking in any shape or form because they're having that much pain. They've come to that threshold of pain and they just want to stop the flow. And for that, it's, we've got sort of a quick start guide that can help people with that with that area of the life, so they can get the basics of it. But I still advise people to go over the mindsets, go over the lessons in that preparation stage, because they're invaluable moving forwards. But once people get into the flow of things and they start on this journey and they realize that a lot of the things that are happening, a lot of the discomfort that you're going to go through is in your mind. It's not real. You're feeding it. The fear is feeding it, but you're feeding the fear, right? You're feeding the anxiety. You're feeding all the negative emotions that are surrounding alcohol. The fear of missing out. All of those kind of things are all fed by you, by the stories that you're telling yourself. So if we can shift those stories around, and part of that process happens in the preparation stages. So it's just another way of looking at this, right? As we said, it's better to take this step by step by step rather than trying to take the shortcut of jumping down the staircase in one long leap, right? Take care of yourself, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Onwards and upwards. Bye now.